I control shit. You heard?
That
So
listen what I'm saying, bro. Listen what I'm saying, bro. Because you saying you've been in the penitentiary, you understand that.
No, I said I never pled guilty. I said they helped me until I beat charges.
So you may not understand this. So what I'm saying is I know how to beat blood out of rock. Right? So a nigga can't tell me he gonna give me $100 million to play with my butt. Cause I'm gonna go, one, I'm not a homosexual.
Hey, yo, from the get-go, we got to stop. And if you want a little bit of context, the guy that's speaking used to be an artist, or I think he's still an artist, but he refused. He got out of the whole music industry because he realized the dark side of the music industry. And what he's saying is it's full of homosexuals and sexual predators, the people that own the labels that have power positions in said structures, right, or leadership, give you what you want in exchange for sexual favors on your side, not only because they're gay or they have specific intentions, right, but also because they want to have leverage over you so that you adhere and you abide by their rules. So they'll have sexual acts with you, they'll have witnesses, or maybe just film you in the act so that they can then use it later on to make you do what they want you to do in case you ever change your mind. And what he said is crazy. It's actually crazy, but reality to me, I found that it actually oftentimes is weirder than fiction, right? So him saying this, and he's not the only party that's come up with that, ever. So I tend to believe him.
Sexual. 2, I'm never selling my soul. 3, I don't care if it's $100 billion. I'm
gonna get on my personal.
Right. Listen,
I'm gonna get it on my own.
Let me get to the point, bro.
Right.
So I'm gonna get it on my own. A lot of these artists don't be real niggas. That shit you see on the record or whatever they making, they not really solid. They never sold no drugs. They got mommy and daddy in home. They never even been through shit. So when they get proposition and they see a car, they go, they don't know, don't drink after a nigga. They don't know a nigga going.
They never been in the street. They don't know the rules that apply.
I'm tell you,
he said something that we got to cover, right? He said a lot of these guys that come into the music industry are not what they pretend to be. And you've heard that countless times, right? Pointed out by guys like 50 Cent and such and so forth. The John Morants, the Little Nas X, which we asked, I think there was an interviewer where they asked people that used to go to school with him. And these people answered basically that he's nothing. What he's portraying himself to be right now is nothing like he was before. He didn't used to be almost, a homosexual or fight or advocate for people like that. He was a pretty different guy from what he portrays himself to be now. So we know that a lot of the portrayals and images that they pretend to be is based on maybe an image that the label thinks they can sell, right? It's an angle. They're not really who they say they are. So I think I agree with that. I agree.
Right. Look, I'm gonna tell you straight, because I ain't really trying to put niggas out there, right? But a nigga in the studio, we from the hood. I used to stick niggas up, bro. Babyface, I used to book niggas. So I'm always on point, bro.
Facts.
I'm on point right now, my nigga. Facts. Always on my square. But a nigga that's a square, he don't know. Yeah. So he don't know watch your drink. He don't know. So now he drink behind a nigga. He get drugged. They rape this nigga. They rape this nigga, videotape it. Then when he in the meeting, they give him a shitty contract. They play the video of him getting fucked by like 3 niggas. He ain't never been through no shit like that. So he like, man, what? Fuck it, I'm just gonna sign. And you gonna give me money?
Hey, yo. My man to the right, he giving the side eye, man, because this shit is crazy. But like I said, it's to have leverage. And whichever way they can get the leverage, I think they're gonna use. Like there's been talks along the years with people like Aaliyah, a little girl that died in the plane crash a few decades ago, and not only her, but people that have been sexually molested, right? Young performers, young rappers, young singers. And even if you go to the Disney route, a lot of young actors that have been sexually used and or just been put in situations that are compromising by people that are in power positions, right? And so, yeah, like I actually believe that's crazy, but I tend to believe it.
So rather than get that story put out, he gonna sign that bad contract, which is the 360 deal. He gonna take that advance, which is recuperable anyway. So they're gonna give him the money just to take back and own the rights to his shit.
I'm sitting here with 5 niggas that got the same look like I killed 9 niggas.
Yo, I give you 5
I'm over here with 5 niggas right here. Every one of niggas is like this. Tell me who that
the game is ugly, bro. But listen what I said. Hold on. Listen, the game is, listen, bro.
Who was it?
Listen, the game.
Don't ask them questions. We don't want to know.
Listen, the game The point is this.
I do want to, so I can go, you.
Yo, Mav is greedy.
You,
That's why, see?
You did that?
But we not, it's funny, but it's not funny because there's a kid right now that's watching this that I'm trying to tell a story.
He got a video with his ass
you
out.
gotta be careful.
No, he could have. You gotta be careful.
You gotta be careful.
So he could avoid this shark infested waters.
Or he could do.
Aside from that, because it ain't just no industry shit.
Right.
You know, there's predators walking the fucking streets.
It's different, man.
And as a kid, I ran into a couple of predators, and I figured out who they was. And in my mind, I was like, okay, let's set these niggas up and rob them.
Right, but hold on. See, my thing is, like I said, when I said
they were there,
when I
and
said
they didn't have to do nothing with no music deal, no nothing.
There's no gatekeepers. That's
Right.
not what I meant. I meant traditionally, right?
Mm-hmm.
As an artist, remember, you used to have a single that was popping before they would put out. Right, that was when the gatekeepers was there. Right. Remember that you had to actually tour on your album, and it was one album about a year and all of that. That's when the gatekeepers was there. That's when they had to monetize every bit of who you was as a person. Right? Then I think of Chance the Rapper.
No, he's
now,
signed.
I'm gonna tell you about Chance.
Before I let him talk about Chance, I have to address what he said about the predators, right? And I've made a few videos where I've referenced predators, but he's right. There's predators everywhere. The only difference is in the entertainment industry, these people have leveraged the money, the power position that they have to take advantage of people and to let their true predatorial nature reign free. They can basically do as they want with people, and they don't even hide behind curtains now. They act out in the daylight, right? We've seen people like Terry Crews being attacked on red carpets, right? Not only him, but Brendan Fraser, who came out and basically said he was also sexually harassed on a red carpet in front of other people by somebody that had an influence in Hollywood, and then he was boycotted and blackballed because he went out and spoke out against that individual, right? There's so many other stories. So this is a fact. And there might be some people for whom it's really hard to believe, but it's for really, we've had the island. I forgot the guy. He basically got killed because he was having sexual relations with young women and stuff like that. And look, I'm gonna put a picture of this guy on the screen, but yeah, like it's not hard to believe. Come on now.
Chance is the only nigga that made $1 million with no record deal. That nigga sold 1 million tapes on his own.
Cap,
he's not the only one.
He's not the only one.
He industry player. How you independent? You got Beyonce on a fucking record.
Because
how you? Come on, bro. He's an industry player.
No.
His father was Obama.
That's again. That's what your thought process is.
No,
that's not what the facts.
This is what I'm saying.
That's not what the facts are.
What you mean the facts? So his father knew Obama.
Yeah, and that's a hindrance.
For Chicago.
That's a bad thing.
Chicago,
bro.
Is that a bad thing?
Is that a bad thing?
You gotta connect the dots. All right, listen.
That's a bad thing.
That's another conversation, man. Nah, man. It's like these niggas be, and that's another two. And let me tell you something. The gatekeepers now, first of all, I'm gonna go back to the French motherfuckers, but Vindy, right? And then now the gatekeeping is not analog. The gatekeeping is digital, right? That's one. Then number two,
Spotify not trying to fuck nobody. They play with their ball.
Then now two,
they just fucking everybody.
That's right.
That's it.
Period. You don't even meet Spotify. You put your shit up.
You get your no.
That's me.
You do meet Spotify because you got algorithms and shit like that. They like first of all, even with Instagram, nobody gives a fuck about the pennies we make. Okay, so when you a brother like me, Math now, and his brother right here, we basically utilizing direct to consumer, right? But it's a cap to that. It's a limit to that, right? So these social media platforms, they limit your ads, how many people view your shit or whatever. It's all controlled.
Correct.
Right? And then they got people now in the industry, they make it seem like they independent, but they really not. They got media companies, publishers, they got mad shit behind them because now that's like the cool thing. I'm independent fucking record label.
No, I get it.
You know what I mean?
Because
so,
it sounds more of like a dream story.
Organic, yeah.
What, the independent thing?
Chance of the industry plan.
It's like it's
not
like
independent at all.
No. When I say
second mixtape was on Apple exclusive.
Jackpot. You know what? Now, hold on. Now you got to think about that. His second mixtape.
But did he do that as an independent artist?
Right. No, it's not. No. Stop.
Thank you.
What was the imprint on that album? Where it sold that?
Nobody. What you talking about? That
correct. Say it again.
It was a Apple.
Wait. No. Say that last part again. It was a free mixtape.
Wow.
Now let me.
What he's basically appealing to, what he's saying is that Chance the Rapper was planted by the music industry by the label to appeal to the side of people that still believe to the nothing to something story, right? The rags to riches, the guy that did it, that took the path less traveled by, that made it on his own without the label's support and became an international or national success. But he's saying that that's fake, right? That's all a ploy to appeal to a different category of people, or maybe the same people, for him to be the people's hero. But he's still being endorsed, still being supported by the labels, but it's just on the D-low. And for the other thing that he said is absolutely factual. If these people get as much money as you think they do, as we all know they do, right? The Spotify's, the YouTubes, and all these other platforms online, you don't think that they can actually play with the algorithms to favor the people that they have deals with, to expose their music and art and content to most people as opposed to other artists? We know that to be true because YouTube does it as well. You don't think these other platforms like Apple Music and Spotify can do it? Fuck out of here, bro. Bottom line is, this is a great video to look at because it exposes a lot of the things we don't know about the industry. And you got to see it this way. A lot of the entertainment industry, right, exposes and shows people only what they want us to see. And you're never going to see behind closed doors, obviously, what's happening, but it's good to get a glimpse, right? Even if it's not all true, of what is actually happening so that you can know what to expect. A lot of people want to get involved into these things and then realize, hindsight 2020, after having made all the effort, that this is a very dark place, right? And it's funny how a lot of people that have been through the entertainment side come back to it. The ones that have actually refused it come back believing in God and wanting to see light, wanting to be in positive spaces and live simple lives, just because they thought that to be the highest possible plane of living that a human being could reach. And then when they realized that this is all a hoax, all fake, controlled by fiends, they then turn to the light because they want something else to be looking forward to, right? And so this is great to look at, great to have some kind of a more accurate perspective on what's actually happening. Now, listen, we'll leave it at that. If you fuck with the content, subscribe, share, like the video. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subs. I will see you next time. Peace.